Hello and welcome to the GBTA broadcast studio. I am Dorothy Dowling. I sit on the GBTA Board of Directors and am the President of the Allied Leadership Council. Today we're broadcasting from the Toronto GBTA conference, and I am so excited to have Brian Robertson, President for Canada West Region for Direct Travel. Welcome, Brian. It's great to have you.
Great to be here. Thank you, Dorothy.
So Brian, we'd like to get your words of wisdom in terms of the changes in the industry, the changes in the world, and really how has the role of the corporate travel advisor evolved?
Right. Well, COVID's all thrown us for a loop, hasn't it?
Sure has.
Yeah. What I think has really been the biggest change is that advisors have really had to become advocates for their clients and for the travelers. COVID's really turned it upside down for us, and the amount of information that travelers are looking to their travel advisors for is paramount these days. It's nothing like we ever saw before. So I think the biggest challenge has been that the advisors have had to become more knowledgeable, not only about just travel patterns and travel restrictions, but destinations and protocols and so many things that they never really had to have firsthand knowledge of before, but now they do.
No, I would agree. It's almost like demystifying a lot of things for the traveler, that we rely on the advisor so much more than I know even personally myself, and I consider myself to be a pretty seasoned traveler.
Sure.
So, can you talk a little bit about unmanaged travel? Because we're seeing a migration of how unmanaged travel is becoming much more like managed corporate travel today. So can you share some of your thoughts on the why and the how associated with that?
Sure. Well, it's interesting because at our company, Direct Travel, we have a large percentage of corporate business, and then we also have a large leisure travel division and a meetings and incentives division. And what I think we've found is that the leisure side of our business, there was a lot of business travel being handled that wasn't really managed. And so we've seen that over the last 2 years of COVID, where because of duty of care, because of just the difficulty of getting from point A to point B, where a lot of those clients that were really, I guess, SME, smaller business clients have said, we really need to have somebody look after this for us. We're not going to rely on just our travelers doing whatever they want. The travelers, we want to know where they are. And so let's really consider how we can manage that. So it's been a migration, really, of these sort of unmanaged business clients moving over to a managed program. They don't necessarily all want all the bells and whistles that we offer, or all the products and solutions that we have for a full-blown corporate program, but they do want to be managed. They do want to take advantage of mobile apps. They do want to take advantage of some of the sort of light touch programs that we have, and a mix of, say, an online component and a full service component for the convenience of being able to book 24/7.
Right. And you talked there about technology, and travel management companies have really put a stake in the ground in terms of their investments with artificial intelligence. We're all looking at that in the travel community. Can you share with us how that is going to enhance the customer experience?
Yes. Well, I think unfortunately the travel industry has been a little behind some other industries when it comes to these applications, but we're just sort of dabbling in AI now. We know lots of other industries are doing it. The hotel industry is doing it a lot. And we see that there's certain conveniences and efficiencies for us to be able to do this. So our team has expanded on our AI capabilities, and we have our own chatbot now called Simon. And so Simon is there to look after really just basic requests that travelers have. And it's not that we can't service that full service, but as you know, in our industry today, there's a real shortage of skilled team members from the COVID. So I think when we look at AI applications, this certainly makes it efficient for travelers, and just basic requests that they need, flight firming, things of that nature. And it saves time for our travel advisors to really assist our travelers with things that are really more important and probably more of a consultative approach to travel.
Yeah. Thank you, Brian. And with that, thank you, Brian, for joining us at the GBTA Broadcast Studio, and thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.